it's really nice to be back together again. I'm heading to a little beach here that's out of the way. There's a restaurant there that I really like, and I want to just grab something quick. And I figured I'd sit down and have a chat with you, so it's good to be back together again, and look forward to picking this up over on the beach. Just heading through here. This is all cocoa, actually, chocolate, cocoa, cacao in Espanol. And it's a great little place, one of the many that we have here. And it's really nice. Hola, hola, ¿qué pasó? And we'll pick this up on the other side, okay? So come on and have a beer and maybe a plate of food with me. It's a Friday afternoon, and I figured, I'll go back to the office for a little bit, and we'll pick it up over there. Talk to you soon. Oh, bienvenidos. Welcome. Magante Beach. I've been here many, many times. I've taken people here many times. And I'm just going to grab a table, maybe play with the drone a little bit. And we'll be talking with you guys. So I'll pick this up over at the table and we'll go from there. It is a really beautiful beach. It's one of my favorites, actually. And again, like so much of the stuff around my neck of the woods here, very uncrowded. Here we are on a Friday afternoon. On the weekend, there'll be a lot of people, but during the week, it's the time to come. Okay, I'll pick this up at the table. They have a great restaurant here, and we'll have a little bit of lunch together and see how we're going to save the world. Talk with you soon. So I want to close this off for everybody living in different parts of the world here. Take a step back. Look at the violence in England. Look at what's happening in France. Look at the immigration issues in Canada, U.S. And even though they're deporting a lot of them in the U.S., that is true. But also Europe. Take a look at what's going on here. And you decide for yourself. And now the latest information is that France and who else was it? Actually, England, France and England, yeah, are hinting that they may need a bailout. Lord, if that happens, it is going to set off a chain reaction in Europe like you haven't seen in a young person's lifetime. If you live through the war and you're up in age and all, well, yeah, you know. But anybody that's past that age, or prior to that age, this is going to be something that is unbelievable. Actually, I really would, I can almost assure you they'll have the central bank digital currency, the euro electronic, out by next year, and they'll start reeling in the cash. And right after that, like I say, it's a form of capital controls. They want to stop runs on the bank, because if you look at cash flowing out of nations and into nations, you're just seeing history repeat itself the same it did with the last major wars of 1 and 2 world wars, that cash flees where the trouble's going to be, and it flees back to the West. And it's repeating now. The flows are unprecedented, and it's also a big reason why the recent run on Bitcoins got up. A lot of people are using cryptocurrencies to reallocate their money. So smart too, by the way. And if any of this is making sense to you, and you're living in a country where you're seeing the violence tick up, and you're seeing the value of your currency erode, you're seeing people that are so darn uptight you just can't even talk to them, well, this was a typical Friday you spent with me in the afternoon. I had some time to kill, and I want to take a moment also before I say goodbye and thank you all, because the comments have been wonderful. We've already got a couple of people, or a few people actually, that are hinting about coming out this way and meeting old Barry and the group of friends we got. And I can assure you that we'll make it feel at home. Everybody else we've relocated here said the same thing. I have more friends here than I had in the nation I lived in, and I happen to live in that nation for decades. So we blend you in, we help you get started, and you don't have to be absolutely fluent in Spanish. All that's old news. Everybody is so bilingual now. It would be helpful, but it's not mandatory. So if you don't like what you see, I love the term, think about voting with your feet. Okay, and we'll talk to you soon, and it's great to be back with you all again. Glad the old health is back to where firing on all 8 cylinders and kind of feeling good again, okay? We'll stay in touch and we'll bring you a bunch more information. Talk to you soon.